Got your question, Barakallah Feek. In brief, again, the so-called Islamic State of Iraq and Sham, in brief, is not an Islamic state and do not represent the true methodology of Islam. And I warn the youth who despair of the political situation, of the corruption of the Muslim rulers, of the injustice that is happening to Muslims all over the world. So they despair and they think the ultimate solution is in joining this so-called Islamic State, and it is not an Islamic State. I get calls from all over the world. If you trust us and you want the summary, do not join them, do not even sympathize with them. And sooner or later, you would read and hear about the fact behind these groups. No doubt many innocent people who have been watching videos and seeing them raising the banner of Islam believe that that is the ultimate solution. And no doubt there are a lot of people very naive. They think that this is the solution because there is no other solution. We tried democracy, so-called democracy, we tried elections, but none of that is working. Why? Because the West and the so-called super countries do not want any democracy that will bring Islamists to the leadership. And that's a fact. That's a fact. They don't want that. They don't want Islam to rule. David Cameron is working hard on stating a new law that would jail any person who would speak about the Khilafah or thinking about establishing the Khilafah. They try to link what is happening with the ISIS and Islamic State to the major concept of the Muslim Ummah. Muslim Ummah should be all under the same umbrella. And I want to tell him that not to worry, because as long as your agents are ruling most of these countries, it's kind of too early to speak about it. But it's going to happen sooner or later. The Prophet ﷺ has said, no doubt that Islam will reach everywhere on earth. And there will not be a single house, whether a skyscraper or made of concrete or steel or made of fabric or mud, but Islam shall enter it. بِعِزِّ عَزِيزٍ أَوْ بِذُلِّ ذَلِيلٍ. No matter how many laws or constitution that you pass or amendment to oppress Muslims in the so-called free countries. But my concern now is the Muslim youth who sympathize with these groups. Not because they are violent, no. Because our enemies are more violent. And what these guys do, our enemies have done like that or even worse. Of course, I'm not defending either one of them. Both are blameworthy. Both are inhumane. But what I'm talking about, this is not the right group to join, to waste your life. This is not the path that you want to walk in, fi sabilillah, to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Your life is much more valuable than that. Not finding a solution right now and currently not finding the true leadership does not mean that you jump off a building. You know, if you jump off a building, that's a suicide, and you're blameworthy for that, and that's a very heinous crime, even though you just took your life. Joining this group and taking the lives of innocent people is way far devastating sin and crime than just taking your life. They do not represent the true. You have summary. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Huda TV's social media sites are the best way to contact us from anywhere around the world. Stay connected with Huda TV's latest news and programs through Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Skype, and Instagram. It's fast and easy. Stay up to date with your favorite shows and scholars today. Huda TV, a light in every home.